Hello everyone, welcome to the free session of CodersTrust. Today I am here, I'm Tariq Mahmoud with you for the conducting the session. Before starting my main session, I just want to ensure that you are watching my screen properly and listening my voice also. So you can just comment here in the comment section if you are logged in with your Gmail account, and I will check your comment on regular interval. Today's topic is about designing a landing page. You may heard about the landing page, this term many times, and use of the Google fonts, how to use some Google fonts, and also finally I will use a jQuery plugin to make the landing page fancy. I hope you will be here till the end of the session. And before starting, I just want to ensure that you are in proper settings of your video streaming, because without this settings properly, actually you cannot see my screen properly. So just check it. Click on the settings icon, the video you can see, and choose the quality option. And there are many options, but you have to select 360 minimum or 480 or 720, one of these three, but not it is not recommended to use 240 or 144, because those are for a low resolution, and you cannot see my screen properly if your option is selected to this. So please just ensure that you are selecting 360 or 480. I hope then you will not have any problem to see my screen. After that, if you have any problem, just comment here. I'll try to fix out if it is the problem from the my end. Okay, just before starting the session, I just checking if you have any comments here now. Okay, I think no comments so far. I hope you are watching everything properly. Okay, so what is landing page? I think landing page is now mostly commonly used in the marketplaces and many clients. But the landing page, basically the concept is uh, it is like something intro or introductory of your brand. That means something before going to the main section of your website, like the home page. It is just a landing page, that is where the visitor will land in your website. So it can be actually a home page, or it can be an intro page that where actually you are displaying some information, that means the highlighted information of your brand, or you want to just show something important about your brand, that because the main website is maybe in under construction, or you all of the information is not gathered properly yet, so you just want to show something temporarily, or for this purpose, so landing page is useful. And today I will code a simple landing page where some information section will be here, and also show something about the Google fonts, how to use these Google fonts and make the typography more excellent here. And finally, I will use a jQuery plugin to make some animation of the content. I hope you will stay till the end. Okay, so let's start. And for that, I will actually use many plugin. I already opened it, but I will also give you the name of the plugin, which I will use during my code. Okay, first one is the flat UI colors. If you did my previous session already, you may have idea about this. The flat UI colors actually are giving the some color code about the latest trend, because the latest trend is about the flat color and not some gradient or many funky color. So this color actually the combination of flat color. So we will use those colors to make our landing page design for today. Okay, so let's start to the code here. And there will be like 3 to 4 sections in the landing page. And the first one actually will be the intro. So I just taking a tip, pause, like intro, and within intro, there will some welcome message. First one can be like welcome to the trust. For the intro, I will do some CSS. So for intro, I can give some color. For the taking the color code, I'm using add-ons of this Firefox browser, which is called the color picker. You can use that one. And I'm choosing this color. So I'm just taking the color and I'll put it here in my CSS intro. We should 100%. Background color would be this one that I have already copied, and there can be like a minimum height or height by 200 pixels. Okay, so under intro, and there is an H1. So for H1, I'll make it the text align center and we'll give the color white. White, this is the color code, and that's it for now. Let's see the output here. Yeah, you can see. Well, there is some spacing because we know the H1 has some default uh, margin and padding, so I have to make it reset to 0. So margin 0, now and padding also 0. And for the body, I should make the margin 0 also. So now it's perfect, and now I want to give some padding to the intro box. So can do like padding of 80 pixel. And also I can increase the font size for the H1. So it should be like 48 pixel. Not sure actually how large it will be. Just I did some experiment here. Okay, I think it's fine now, and I can decrease the height a little bit because 280 should be fine. Okay, so this is the intro box. And now I will go for the second one, which will be about something about us. And for that, I have some demo text just I will use for this purpose. Well, the second one will be the why learn and earn the CodersTrust. So I can pick another div, which is called div cross like why. Okay, actually related cross thing so that actually it is easy to remember. Okay, if you have any problem, you can comment. I will check your comment. You don't to worry, because now I cannot see your comment instantly. With this one, there should be like to H1, or even I can use actually H2, and it's not mandatory. And for this, this is the empty inputs inside because those actually alphanumeric sign should be done using the HTML code. So I'm just using this one with this one. Okay, and description I can use actually P, or I can use also H4. So this is the text that I will use for this H4. Okay. For white, that means this bit, I will use another color so that I can take from this baggy white colors. So that can be white. Okay, and this one, darker. So for white, background color should be this one that I have copied. And white also should be 100%. And the white like diesel. For these two, I give some styling here. So can the color must be white because we are using a flat color and the white is perfect matched with the flat color. And one size can be like 30 or 40 pixel or 40 pixel. It's just doing something and randomly. It's not should be specific to someone because we are not using any TSD and the text align should be center. Okay, so let's see how it is now. Okay, and reset it. Okay, I'm just checking your comment here. Okay, no comments, so everything going is going fine, I think. So this is the whole learning process. Yeah, there are some other by default value, so you can actually reset those like h1, h2, h4, margin and padding 0. So this is actually a group selector, and that means we can do CSS for more than one tag by using the comma. That means the comma separated, then group the selected all those tag and use some CSS for those. Okay, and also there should be some padding because the text there is some spacing, and for the H4 also I need some styling. So that's good. H4. The color should be white because we are maintaining the color code and font size like 20, 22, 24. Yes, and it's actually whatever comes in my mind. I'm just writing here. That doesn't mean that actually we are reducing the design level because we are actually properly maintaining the color and the size with the others. But it shouldn't be perfect because I'm just showing how to make a landing page. But perfection actually depends on some experiment also. So whenever you will try to make such a landing page, you can actually make it more perfectly, just adjusting what are matched perfectly. But I'm just doing some basic things that is important for the styling, like the color, the placement, and I can do some padding like 60 pixel. Well, so it is this one. Okay, and also I can give some video in the embedding. Well, I'll do this video in the third section. The third section will be separated by two. So I'll take another tip, which is for the third section. We can give the name how it works. So I'm just giving a pass how it was how. How there will be two sections actually. First one should be like this one. There's a how it works and other there is some description here. And the right side there will be a video, that is the uh, YouTube video will be embedded here. So you will also know how to embed an YouTube video in the session. I can take another link, which can go like how it works. For that, and there will be another tool section like it's three or is three. So I'm just clicking, and in the description there will be this one. I'm just clicking this one. Okay, so this is the left part, and there will be another one for the right part. So this will be like deep cross down video. In this section, I'll put the embedded video here. Let me do first this help. With the help, I will do some CSS. You can take the class color from here, that UI colors. So for this one, which color actually I should work? Yes, I can take this one. Account color, and with same 100%. And height, for now the height can be, okay, pixel. And for this one, how it works, so it should be like 50% or 60% actually. 50%. And for left, for video section, that means for this one, it should be for right, the right side, and that should be sorry, that's not. Well, let's check how it looks now. Yes, this is the left part, how it works, and this is the right part. But for this left part, also I have to make it the text element center, because I want to make this content center. And there is one H3 and B, so I have to make the styling for those two also. So it will be how it works, and H3 color should be same. I'm just giving some H3 because I want to remove the default margin and padding. And offset and the right. Okay, so and also I can give some padding top to the around. And also do some code for the P, that is this description. Color should be this one, and this okay, so this is the how it works. And also I can make it the text on left or justify. If I make it justify, it will be the line should be the same. Yeah, okay. And also can give some padding, so it has some space around this paragraph. Okay. So how it works, and this is this one, and for how it works, I think it should be like 30 pixels. For the right part, there is the embedded video. For this one, I'll just use this one. Okay, I'll use this video. So what do I do? I oh yeah, sure. Click on embed. First, you have to click on the share, then click on the embed, and just take um, this code, copy this one, and you have to put it where you want to put the video. So I will just put it here. Okay, okay, you can see the video is already here, but I have to make it some padding or margins. So I will make some padding top. So you can give the padding top actually in the whole deep, so actually it will get the both left and right part. Okay, so it is perfect. Also, I can decrease the height and width also. You can see the code I have copied from the YouTube. You can see there is some parameter for height and width. So for height, I can decrease it like 50, and also I can decrease the width also. It's like 400. Okay, and also for this one video, I'll give some padding left 5%. So you get some spacing in the left part and have to replace it because you want to make it more than 100%. Okay, so now it's perfect. So already three sections have already been done. First one the intro, then the why, and the last one the how it was. And finally, I'll do another thing. So it's just a join the button. Okay, so this will be another section. So we have already done three sections. The intro, so I can close this one for now, and this is a hard. So the number four, the section of the class, the last one, join. Within the join, just there will be title like it's to want to join, then the title like want to join, and then there will be a button which is called actually join button. So join now is the button. So for join, I can give some class. So join. Well, I'll take another color from the flat UI color. Well, for this one, which color I should use? Yeah, this one or this one. Can use this one. Launch. It's like before 100%. I should be like pixel, some padding, up pixel. It doesn't need many height because it's just simple text. For the join page 2, there will be color white, and the font size should be 48. So there's the center. And I think that should be fine. Let me check the code. Okay, so want to join, and this button should be here. So for now, I'm just taking an anchor. So button, just click make a button. The button background color should be like, we'll use another color from here. The height should be like 40 pixel. It should be like 20 pixel. A block until the order to make it center. And the color should be white. So, and there should be some padding also. So padding top and 5 pixel. This is a button, but the button should have some margin also. Margin of 20 pixel. The font size should be increased. The font actually it's not good enough to see, so it should be. And another thing, which the font weight should be bold. Yes, and the text then should be center also. And also you can make it the crop. This join a button. Okay, so I think it's fine here. Well, so four section already done. The first one, the welcome, the why, the how it works, and finally is the join a button. If you want to join, so you have to click on this. And now I'll use the Google fonts to make it more beautiful because the font is not the just default one. Okay, let me check if you have any questions or any problem to see my screen. No comment, so I think you were watching everything properly. That's great to know. Okay, and now I'll use the font Google Fonts. You can go to the URL google.com/fonts, and I'll use some beautiful, just one like those are actually fonts are beautiful here, so it is hard to choose which one should be used. I'm just sense, yeah, I will use the sense condensed here. So you can see there is a quick use, the middle of the link. Just click on it, quick use, and you have to use just the light and not italic underline because all we have the just normal font light, and we have also the bold because for the title we can use the bold actually. Okay, so I have just click. Now I'll just copy this one and there is some instruction also. Add this code to your website. That means this one should be actually used in the your HTML part. That means the header part. Just put here, and you have to use the font family. This one. Well, you can use this font family actually in the global settings. That means this one. That means all the body and the title will get this one. Okay. So that's it. Simple. Just uh, copy the URL and paste in the HTML part, header part, and well, I didn't complete the head, though it's working because the browser actually auto detecting this one, but it shouldn't be avoid. You have to remember that all the text should be actually ended when it is started. Okay. Well, and I have already used this one, the font. Let's check now. Yeah, you can see the font is now more beautiful than the earlier. Just to use this one, this open sense condensed, the font name is. So it looks more beautiful. So it's simple to use actually Google Notes. You can use just quick use and just include this URL to your HTML part and use this one in your CSS. That means for whichever actually you want to use this font family. Now, finally, I will use an interesting jQuery plugin. And name is Wow.js. This is Wow.js. You can search on the Google and you will get this website. And I have already downloaded it. You can download from this website. Now I will use the instruction to make it work in my landing page. First, I need to include this CSS. So just copy this one and paste here. But I have to make this one Animator.css in my CSS folder. So I have to take it from the wow master. Okay, this is the wow, and this is CSS. Probably this is the Animator CSS. So just copy here and will keep it here in my CSS folder. So I think it should now get now. So let me check here. Confirm that. Okay, so CSS is included now. Now I will go for this one, wow.main.js. So I'll go for this folder again, the wow master, and there is a distribution folder. So I'll just copying this one, wow.main, and I will keep it here in my JS folder. Okay, and I am just copying this one. Also, actually, I can copy this one because this is the initialization of the JS plugin. That is the JavaScript code. So this one, what the Windows.js, I'm just checking that it's in my directory already. Yes. So one CSS file, one JS file, and finally just uh, call this wow in the script section. Okay. Now I will use this animation. If you want to see actually how it looks, yeah, you have to go to the Animator CSS. Well, there is some effect here. You can see this is the effect. You can uh, bouncing down above. There are many effects, so just I'll experiment some. For header, I will use, for example, bouncing, bouncing up. Okay, so the spelling is bouncing up. So I want to use this one for the intro section. That means this one. So I can use this one fast. Wow, and bounce in. Sorry, bounce in up. I have already have solution because the CSS is already included. So I have the solution for the class also in my IDE. Okay. So let's check actually whether it's working. Well, I have to include another important file actually, which is not mentioned in this one. This is called the jQuery plugin. Also, it is included dependency of this one, so I have to use it. jQuery .in.js. Okay, so let's check it. Yeah, so it's working. You can see, just refreshing it, and it is the bounce up. That means it is just bouncing from the bottom and it's up. So we can also use the other for the other section like y. You can give the class wow, because wow is default, you have to use the wow to make it animation, and you can use another like bounce in left bounce wow, and it's like fade in. Okay, we can actually use the bounce in right. Now ideas for the how it works. And well, let me take you through some experiment in the Animator CSS others, not on bounce. I think it's like rotate, not good rotating for this purpose. Okay, flip I can use also. So flipping X means this one, flip in Y. Okay, so flip in Y can be used also. Flip in Y for this one as well. It is joking. And the final one, I think it's okay, let's check again. What others can be interesting here. Zoom in, yes, zoom in can be also here. So can use wow, zoom in. Okay, that's it. Okay, now I'll finally run. Yes, you can see here, but one to join is not working properly because zoom in I think is not here in the latest section. Perhaps it is actually depreciated from the latest version of the WordJS, so I have to use another one like slide out up. Okay, yeah. It's not good slide up, so slide down here. Okay. Yes, so you can interesting thing that when actually you are scrolling, that means the rest of the animation will be loaded. So when you are loading for the first, yes, and when you are scrolling, you can see the others are coming. Yes, and this the point. So we have make just a simple landing page using those plugins, and it is actually use just the tools, but you don't need to be worried of the color because you are getting some awesome color from the flat UI colors. So if you are not good in the color sense, don't worry. You can use those colors because those are perfectly matched with the flat colors, and just use the same font color around the website. So I think it will be good enough to look. Okay, I hope you have enjoyed today's session. If you have any question regarding today's session, you can ask. Meanwhile, I will just want to inform you about something CodersTrust. What is actually CodersTrust doing? CodersTrust basically a Denmark-based company which is working in many countries like Bangladesh, India, Kenya, Bhutan, Malaysia, and to many more countries will come in soon in this CodersTrust area. So CodersTrust is working for IT skill development, not for only learning purpose. Actually, it also focus on the earning. Already there are many students who have completed the courses from the CodersTrust successfully. They are doing great job in the marketplace. They're the like the freelance marketplace, the Upwork marketplaces, and those are actually just getting the guideline from the Coder Trust. So Coder Trust not actually just training up the students for learning; they also are guiding this extensive guiding to make it possible for earning also. And also there are some courses available. You can see there's a front end development for a month, and there are full stack development for 7 months. Also, there will be some soft skill train up because it is important to know how to deal with client, how to write good proposals. So it is because you have to compete with the international programmers and web developer to win the weight. So it is important to know how to convince the client. So everything will get actually you will get from the Code Trust, and Code Trust have a dedicated expert team who are ready to help you if you have any problem in your project when you start earning in the marketplaces. And the course curriculum is very much demand. That means those are actually practically oriented. Those will make you prepare for the marketplace demand, just not learning something that actually you cannot use in the practical world. So they will make the prepare for you the maximum level actually you can reach. And if you have any other questions regarding the payment issues or the flexibility, was how you want to take class from home or in the campus, so you can actually know from the support. You can just see the chat option, so you can chat or send message, or also you can call to the main branch of the Coded Trust. If you are from Bangladesh, you can call to the branch of the Bangladesh or all the countries. If your countries are already available, the Code Trust team, you can contact with them. And there in the official Facebook, you will also get the support instantly if you send any message here. And also, you can try the free trial if you want to know how the system actually will work in the Code Trust, because the member are getting how the facilities are. They are waiting here. So everything you know by the trial. So I hope you'll enjoy the channel Code Trust, and if you are passionate and to explore your skill in this area. Okay, so this about today's session, and I hope you have enjoyed the session, and I will be available to the session in the next week. This is the last session for this week. So till then, goodbye, and I hope you will join again. So take care. Bye. Good night.